Do 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 do. What would really complete this deck? Renana? That's good. See, hard mulligan for go nuts, and that's it. Literally, that's all you have mulligan for. Problem is, can you win with this deck without go nuts? You're gonna be relying basically on Cobb and this, and that's it. It's the problem here. Alright, so maybe there is some adjustments that need to be made. Why don't we actually run some other ways of winning? Is there anything that would benefit from having a bunch of team-ups? We need to focus on, like, win conditions, you know? I mean, we could just run Dragon. Dragon is, like, just the end-all and be-all of finishers. It's a little bit weird, but we are running Ramp. We really just need a solid win condition card. Astrocada would be the other option. It's a little bit weird running Twin Sunflower without any 5s. Clap? No, I'm not running Clap. I want to actually make this deck like a Go Nuts deck that's actually half decent. There are like combos you can do on turn 5. So we have 2 1s, 2 2s. The curve is actually nice now. Let's see if we can pull this off. Is it worth it? 5 team-ups.
We need a leap! We need a leap!
Hey,
United,
was
hello.
just rewatching some of the Pantheon tourney games. Would you ever consider doing another tournament in the future?
I'd consider
Have a
it
great one.
theoretically, but I just feel like, you know, I mean, people didn't, the tournament was, I don't, like, I would need that the amount of hours that I'm investing into it would pay off channel-wise. Like, you know, there was, like, the finals maybe got a lot of views, but really, people didn't actually watch the tournament videos even as much as a lot of the other videos on the channel. And the amount of preparation that went into it, I mean, it was like 100 hours of prep for the tournament. I was grinding preparation day and night. It was so much, but like, so I would need there to be some sort of payoff in terms of YouTube views or in terms of something. There was an idea of making a big collaboration with the major Discord communities. Make a tournament that way. Unfortunately, that fell through. So that's that was going to be something this past summer. But who knows if there would be an opportunity like that in the future, especially if PopGap made an official tournament. You know what I mean? And that's something with the unique game developers. You just need an organizer. If someone, you know, there decide to make an official PvZ Heroes tournament, it's not too late. It's not too late to do something like that. So, you know, something like that I would definitely want to be part of. I was so nervous in the finals. Oh yeah, man. Especially those last couple of games, especially that last one. I was honestly probably it was the first set of the finals because I had to beat LG twice. It was the first set that I was probably the most nervous. I feel like once I took those games, I was a lot better in the second set. But oh man, I was so nervous because I had spent so much time preparing. I told myself, I won't over prepare. Whatever happens, happens. And then finally someone just whooped my tush during before the playoffs, the regular season. And then I was like, nah, that's not happening again. Really over prepared for that.
We need a leap.
Least Toxic Rose Deck. Fry, will you play PvZ 3 again?
I don't know, man. Maybe if there's another update, I'll give it another whack. I don't have any plans on it. All right. When you'll do another brain freeze deck, we did one recently. It'll be on YouTube sometime soon. The graveyard deck. All right, let's All right, let's get the stack list. We'll try it like this, and we'll see how it goes. I'm so tired. Sorry, I'm exhausted. Come on. Screenshots. Let's go. Any Fry Mall plans? Yeah, I actually published a video today, and I saw later the render quality was not there, so I unlisted it. So only a few of you got to watch that video. I do have Frying Ball plans. I plan on actually changing the name of that channel very soon and completely rebranding it. And that will sort of be the theme of the channel. I don't want to say any more details yet. But I do plan on at least in the meantime, primarily being a Roblox channel. But with a twist. It's not going to be dumb Let's Plays. It's going to be smart stuff. It's going to be the kind of stuff I think you guys would really enjoy me watching, and definitely something I'd enjoy doing. So I'll hopefully get started on that. I'm just looking at the clock right now, feeling my energy levels today, so I'm probably not going to get to recording those now, but I'll hopefully get around to it like tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. Only half a day off. I don't have the podcast anymore. I do that only once a month now, so I'm going to spend tomorrow working on that. Okay, let's go. I'm so exhausted. Oh, I'm not going anywhere today. I just need sleep. All right, you ready for this? Let's go. How many games are we gonna do today?
We need a leap.
That's a great question. Think you try hard for 60 months. Come on, man. 60. Thank you so much, my friend. Na, 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 na. Alright, I'll explain, guys. Curve, by the way, it basically means having a good even amount of being like a lot of low-cost cards and fewer high-cost cards. Good amounts at each cost, basically. That's what curve means. Honkai Star Rail? I have a sponsorship for that game, but you like that? My computer can't really run it. I'll consider doing all that stuff when I get back to Canada. That'll be in a month. One more month, guys. Na, 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 na. Water. All right, guys. Broken Bones 5? Oh yeah, you told me about that. I'll definitely give it a shot. I'm so tired. I'm gonna do 8 games. I'm so dead right now. I don't know why. I actually overslept last night. Ended up sleeping like 10 hours. Don't know why. Alright, let's go. Alright. What's going on, everybody? This is Fry. So today we are doing a Go Nuts deck. This is a hard card to pull off because there's 2 reasons. First of all, it requires you to play a lot of team-ups, and team-ups are typically understated plants. So you're going to need to put plants that both have team-up and also really are good independently. They can really serve a different function in order for you to win. The other problem with Go Nuts is that it's a 3-cost 2/2, so it can be removed by Extinction Event, Bungee Plumber, you name it, very easily. So playing this on the board early, let's say on turn 3, you know, it can get removed before you're even able to play all those team-ups and get the value from that. We're really solving both of those issues by running ramp. We're running a huge amount of ramp with team-ups. The Sunflower, the Twin Sunflower will be giving you 2 extra sun, and the Sunnier Shroom, which will also give you 2 extra sun. And this really alleviates both of those problems because, first of all, these ramp cards are good independently even without the Go Nuts. There's a lot of very cool plays like Sunflower on 1, and you can play your Mixed Nuts on turn 2. Basically a turn 2 4/4, which is ridiculous. You can also ramp to Brainana, you can ramp to Cob Cannon, which really does benefit from all the team-ups in this deck. Because that will be part of its evolution. Play this on top of a team-up and you get the free Destroy a Zombie. So the Cob Cannon is a justification. I really wanted to run another solid win condition that you can win with, even if you don't get your Go Nuts, and that's the Dark Matter Dragon Fruit. The other problem about setting up the Go Nuts early and it getting destroyed before you get value is also theoretically solved by ramp. Because if you, let's say, you play Sunnier Shroom, so you're now going to be making 6 suns. So you're able to play the Go Nuts plus play, 1 or 2, sometimes even 3 other team-ups that same turn. So before the zombies get even a chance to remove this with the trick, the Go Nuts will already be leaving a lot of value on the board. I think the Brainana also helps the Go Nuts strategy because you end up with all these high attack, low health minions which are easily cleared by tricks. The Brainana will prevent your opponent from playing tricks that turn, so you do have the synergy there. I guess Dragon also prevents the opponent from playing tricks that turn, but it's just a more proper finisher. We're experimenting with different team-up cards. One card that I hardly ever use is Laser Cattail. We'll see if this is worth it in this deck. It's possible that, like, playing Laser Cattail, let's say you go like 3, 2, and a 1, let's say on turn 6. So then Laser Cattail will already be like a 5/2, and then if you team this up with the Go Nuts, like you try to maybe team this up with a card that they really do want to remove, that will enable you to be able to play another card in the same lane as the Laser Cattail, and it will it'll grow again every single time you're playing any plant here. We'll see if that works. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's get right into the games. We'll keep an eye also if Shellery is better maybe than Colonel Pult might be the better card. Shellery being a 2/1, so it's a little bit more power. Colonel Pult has better ability, obviously. Shellery has no ability other than being team up. We'll keep an eye on also if there's enough late game for this much ramp. I think the mulliganing, and I'll do the bets in a second, but I'm pretty sure the mulligan strategy is just try to get Go Nuts every time, because the deck really does excel a lot more when you have Go Nuts. We're just gonna basically hard mulligan for that. Is it worth getting rid of our 1-drops? Not very good into Brainstorm anyway. So we ended up with terrible early game and plenty of late game, but these Brainanas are very good against Brainstorm, so we'll see if we can leverage that to our advantage. Thank you so much to Swags for gifting 5 subs. Really appreciate that. And let's get into the bets. If you think we are going to win 6 out of 8 pushing it, I'm going to say for a Go Nuts deck, I'm going to be very happy with 5 out of 8. So if we think this deck is going to win 5 out of 8, vote yes. 4 out of 8 is going to be a no over here at the live stream, twitch.tv/fry'em-up. We'll set the bar a little low today. This cattail on Heights is actually not bad. I don't have to play this into the water. It really does set up the mixed nuts. So we're gonna have like 7 attack in this lane next turn, which is ridiculous. The good news is the opponent really overcommitted with the. This came from like a summoner. Okay, not a bad summoner. So the Go Nuts I think goes in front, and that'll enable the cattail to grow again if he can deal with the 4 health. Oh, we got the Go Nuts. I think Go Nuts and mixed nuts here, which is kind of neat. So this will go here. Saves the cattail. Love to see it. Let's go. So these two will trade, I suppose. I think it's just ramp and we kill the paparazzi. This looks pretty good. Either able to Cobb or Brainana next turn. Should be fine. That's okay though. It's trading a 3-drop for a 3-drop. Then our 2-drop trades with his essentially. And then we get the ramp. We are getting the ramp. Dry Cobb isn't terrible here. The Brainana's only draining 2 brains, so let's just go Dry Cobb and go fast. Again, the moment we get 1 or 2 more little team ups, we'll start spreading the Go Nuts around. We're doing okay. Oh wow, Dragon's a huge pickup here. Something tells me this is just going to be the Dragon deck. I think we do this in 1. It's pretty good. It prevents him from drawing a card. Also kills these 2, and we'll get the 6 damage either way. So, all right. Well, ramp to Dragon is 1-0. We'll see if we can. You know, we ended up getting a little bricked our starting hand with all the Brainanas, so why we weren't really ended up having an ideal Go Nuts play, but that probably will not be the case for the future games. So far, so good. What's the plan against early game conmans and stuff like that? I think it's just ramp. I mean, it's possible that like the catch mechanic would be better than Go Nuts or than mix nuts. I'm gonna mix those up a lot today. Guess we'll keep this against the early pirate aggression, right? Dance till you die. I'm gonna spam this. Let's see if we can pull it off. It'll be good with the mixed nuts. Worst case scenario, he's gonna have to spend his whole turn removing this anyway.
I would think this deck would be called Ramp to Nothing.
Ramp to nothing. There you go. Wow, so that's a really weird play. But since he's hard committing already on 3, I mean, I could punish this in 2 ways. One would be 3 into 4. The other way would be like 3 into like 6. I'm not seeing it. I think we set this up now. Option to set up a second go nuts now. Fire Rooster. It makes it a little bit awkward here. Like, we could just play this first and then set this up. I don't want to play this first because then the Fire Rooster messes it up. We also could just Weed Whack. Why don't we Weed Whack and just play another Go Nuts? Hopefully he doesn't have another Fire Rooster. We are able to obviously utilize the Go Nuts here. I think the high attack we want to go here. So let's play these two. Come on, man. Alright, we can still keep this one alive. It's like a splash deck. Pretty good. I think there the kernel pull definitely would have been better, but honestly, I think it's just kernel pull instead of laser cat. Laser's been okay. So it's either 3-3-1 or 1-6. So we're always playing the sunflower here. Depends how much he commits, I guess. If he leaves over a lot of brains, we brain Anna. There's really not much left to be gained from the Go Nuts living, so I think let's just go face with these. This 1-1 will take this out. I think this is correct. Not a very huge binary stars. Should have 6 damage here. So let those trade. You know, cash in on the Go Nuts and don't invest anything more into keeping it alive. Let's make some good trades in 3 and 4, go face otherwise, and we have Brain Anna should hopefully close this out. This actually wins with the Shellery now. Just do these in 1. It's kind of guaranteed lethal. Kind of. Huge pickup, actually. Honestly, this is probably better than Dragon here. Look how good this is. Guaranteed. Got him. So far, the Shellery, I mean, like, Kernel Pull there would not have been as good. I guess let's keep this deck. the way it is. Try a couple more games. Ugh. And it's kind of nice, even though like that game, the Go Nuts really did perform pretty well. The first game we didn't even play Go Nuts, but it's nice that the deck can win. You always want to have two ways of winning. You can't rely just on one card Go Nuts in order to win, you know? We did do like Go Nuts 3 Nuts with Citron, and that actually did pretty well. But yeah, I like having the dragon. I think we're still, I mean, this is a very good, I mean, it's not, oh, okay, well, we're definitely mulliganing you. This is rough, like, I don't know how we can even play Sunflower into Morticia. We kind of can't. Like, should I do this now? No, we have to kill this thing. I don't know, man. This usually just dies for free to a summoning a bat to beam me up. So I'm gonna be patient here. Not try to force anything. Now it might be time. It's either Kite Flyer. Teleportation Zombie probably would play out strength. It could be Gentleman. I think I'm gonna go with like. This is weird, but I'm gonna play around Kite Flyer. I don't know why. That works though. We'll trade our 2-drop for his 3-drop, and we get the Sunflower and can set up the mixed nuts now. That actually worked really well. Dun 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 dun. There's no real need to weed whack that, so let's just save our resources, play mix nuts in front, and we'll have the weed whack for something better later, probably. Wow. Grabbing it. But if he plays that card, you know, in lane 4, we can actually weed whack and kill it. I'll have 5 health and go down to 3. That's a really sad bat. Happy I've been playing around that. We're up to 6, so we can actually set up another Go Nuts right into Dragon if we can't deal with any of this ramp, so we're in really decent shape. I don't actually care. I do not care. Dragon probably goes in 1, so let's just do it like this. Again, he played bad, so he can't have Acid Rain. He could have Nibble or something. Rocket. That's great. It's Dragon time, babies. It's really cool how he rocketed this one, because now Dragon in 1 will kill this before it attacks, but Dragon in 3 might end up being better, especially if he plays into 4. We actually have 9, so we have Dragon Weed Whack now. That's ridiculous. Do, 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 do. We can go down 2 brains next turn and still play Dragon, right? We'll have 10. Minus 2 is 8, so I'm actually going to do this to face. We can always deal with whatever this is next turn. The ramp dying is not important. The important thing is us getting face. Going here is like a 10 damage swing. It's minus 6 to face. And then 4 damage onto our dragon. Guess that wouldn't be face, but yeah, second dragon is just gonna put this man away. He's sneezing. Who cares? So we'll go face with that, kill the chemist for free. And usually win here. Yoink! This deck's pretty good. I have no regrets. No regrets. Okay, well, I want to talk about something right now in a general sense instead of responding to the one person. I'm just going to talk about, again, how to have consideration when you're at someone's stream. So, if a person... Don't spam something over and over and over again. It's likely, especially if it has nothing to do with the stream or what we're playing. Like, if you're asking me, like, a really good question... Sometimes I've covered that question or explained in the intro. I'm not gonna take everyone, the 200 people watching live, and then the 10,000 people watching the YouTube video. I'm not gonna start talking about something that has nothing to do with the stream or something I've already explained before for one person. I'm not gonna do that. If there's a really good question I haven't addressed, I'll try to answer it. But especially if you're asking me about a different game, I'm not gonna answer it. Out of consideration, I'm not being selfish, not being lazy, it's out of consideration for the other 9,999 people watching this. That's first of all. What I'll often do is I'll time a person out. If they're spamming a question about a different game or something irrelevant and they keep on doing it again and again, especially they're going at fry 'em up, you know, they're trying to get my attention, which is very annoying when I'm trying to look at the chat and, you know, and someone's just doing that a lot. I'll just time them out. They can come back in 10 minutes and they'll kind of hopefully have at that point gotten the hints. You know what I mean? They'll just sort of understand, like, maybe I shouldn't have been spamming that thing. It's no big deal. It's not because I'm mad at you. It's not a punishment. I just want a way without disturbing the entire stream to communicate that, hey, please stop spamming. So, yeah. I think that answers your question. This Brainana doesn't do a damn. Do a damn thing. So let's just keep ramping here. Keep our other ramp alive. And we had 6 this turn, so plus 7, 8. That means we have a dragon. This is ridiculous. Just ramp package, man. It's huge. Thank you, the amazing Tomo. Welcome to the family. Dragon does get the job done here. It'll kill this 4-6. We lose the level ramp, but that's okay. And this man decides to concede. So yeah, it's nice to do again the Go Nuts. I'm really happy the deck is winning without Go Nuts. That's probably the key to Go Nuts, is not relying on it. Similar to the way the key to a Valk deck is to have another way of winning other than just Valk, you know? The key to making it consistent. So we have 1, 2. It's pretty good. There's Go Nuts. Ditch the Cob Cannon and look for some more early game with this hand. This looks like a lot of really neat options here. So we're always gonna Sunflower. I guess I'll do this on Heights because the team up, we don't want it getting hit by a Laser Base Alpha. Really, it's the only thing you have to consider when you're playing against HG or Super Brains. Heights versus Ground is, do you want this to end up getting laser based eventually? And I think the team ups, the answer is definitely yes. So it's interesting. We have 2+2 next turn for the Go Nuts. I'm gonna go with my gut and play around Beam Me Up and just play the Mixed Nuts and take the 4-4 already. That's probably good. Yep, I know that was also me taking way more time than I needed, but I wanted to maybe, it's good to go over the ground rules for the live stream. I love doing this in front of, I could record this on my own, you know what I mean? I've gotten used to talking to a camera for the last 8 years. If I ever lived in a place, by the way, that did not have good internet, that is almost certainly what I would do. Ooh, we should play around Leap. So if he just leaped there, like he might have a physical leap to unfreeze this. Maybe we'll play around that. Alright. it's a little bit weird spending team ups without the go nuts on the board, but that's what we're doing here. There's the beat me up we've been playing around, and it's nice to see that we're not really losing that trade. The cattail will grow again, which is awesome. No, we'll go something later. If we could go with this, I'd consider it to keep this because it'll grow an attack from the go nuts. But we good, and that's exactly what we wanted to see, was a little one drop. Yoink. But actually, we're not ramping, so. How do we do this? 3-1-1, I think. That's pretty cool. Now we've been a few leaps. We could end up getting the trade. I should have frozen first there, right? Yeah, that's a lot of damage though. Lane 3. Set up teleportation zombie, but didn't leave any brains over. So to leap or to anything, right? I guess I should have known he didn't have leap there. He played a gravestone. And now we're just neatly right up to Brainana turn with this huge board. And him having teleportation zombie is an advantage, I think. Because... oh wow, I could actually... Brainana's really strong. But I mean, this could end up being a huge gravestone. Honestly, if it is, it's not worth it. Let's just make the smart play. This is essentially going face. It is a big gravestone, but like, what does he freeze? Freeze the 5-3. That probably won't make a difference. We're probably hitting him for 5, proccing a block for 3, and winning in 5 now. Yep. So this was like, this wasn't the right freeze. The right freeze was here because this one's hitting, or this one. But yeah, it's game. So we're 5-0 with this deck somehow. The bets are already yes. I set the bar low, but it looks like this deck is pretty good. Honestly, that was a ramp go nuts game with Brainana as a finisher. Actually, Brainana didn't do anything. It would have been better if I had played the other. Would have been better. Yeah, the other go nuts I think would have been a little better. But this deck is the ramp to, you know, Rose things and the go nuts are actually working very well together, which is nice. I like the Super Brains matchup because he doesn't have the small removal. We're able to just recklessly play all these flimsy cards and it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll just keep this hand with 2 go nuts in it against Super Brains. Let's go. So the answer is yes already. I will award the prize. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we can punish that with Twin Sunflower. I think we'll develop the Sun Heights here. Move the Fire Rooster down. Brainana is so toxic. I agree. I do agree. I run Brainana in every Smarty deck, but it's super freaking toxic. I think Brainana should just say something different. It should say like the opponent, the zombies can't play tricks this turn. I think that would be more fair. It would be slightly better. It would be 2 brains better against exactly Gentleman Zombie or a Gravestone and a Nebula, but it would be a worse against Teleportation Zombie and Environments. It would just make the, it would retain the, you know what I'm saying, guys. Retain the thing without being a major problem. Which one do we want to have more attack? It doesn't really matter. Maybe we'll spread the load a little bit. That's a really strong board. No, not line dancing! Ugh. Damn, I should have maybe thought about the line dancing zombie there. Yep. At least we're still getting 5 and still the ramping a little bit. Let's see if we can get another little team up here. Probably better card if he has Smoke Bomb or anything like that. Do a new bets? Will I get to 8-0? Alright, that's the bets. Will I go 8-0? Yes or no? And you guys got 1 minute. You guys got 2 minutes to vote. 2 minutes, guys. Do it fast. Counting this game. What is this gonna be? It's pretty good. Should get blocked here. That's the good news. I really like that twin sun, the sunnier shroom. I think it's gonna ramp to dragon now. So this is awesome. It means we don't have to worry about that next turn. We can dragon more strategically instead of in one. And yep, it's dragon time, babies. How is this deck doing this good? That's actually doing better than I thought it would. That's crazy. It's gotta be dragon, right? Then we can bring Nana in one next turn to prevent that, but I really want all this damage going face. It's getting very close to lethal. Yoink! Yes! Stupid Corp, come on. And pull that stuff off here. I guess just bring Nana in one no matter what. Banana 1 is good. There's also a Cop Cannon play to be had. This is obviously dead. Poor chap. I mean, the Tomb Raider then hits and makes a guy and blocks one of these lanes. Alright, let's just bring Nana. This is a good enough trade that both of these are good enough trades, and then we'll proc the block, we'll win next turn. With another banana. That means we can Cop Cannon something next turn. This is fun. Yoink. Yoinkies. Maybe Cop Canning this one? Actually, rolled a 1. What the heck? No, 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 no. Bruh. What do I do here? This curve is so awkward. We can only play either these or this. There's probably a Pogo in there somewhere, right? I guess I'll play you. Here? It plays around freeze and keeps the dragon alive, I guess. Good enough. Oh yeah. It buffs everything too. Bonus attack. Nice try. Go face. I'll kill the dragon. Kill the dragon. But I think we win now. Wait. No. Well, no. He couldn't have won because the dragon kills the chemist. No, there actually was a way to win if the chemist had 1 more health there. But yeah, now this is lethal. I was thinking like bonus attack, hit, and then super brains to 1, but it would have been dead by then. By the time he blocked. All right, so we're 6-0 with ramp go nuts. I'm singing the song "Dance Till You Dead," "Dance Till You Heads Will Roll." That's what the name of the song is. Ramp till you go nuts.
You first stream.
Nuts will roll. Nuts will roll. Nuts will roll. The worst lyrics in the history of lyrics. All right, 2, 3. I don't know. I have no idea how we're gonna play this against Immorticia. I guess she'll commit teleportation zombie. Commit teleportation zombie. It sounds like something awful. But yeah, you gotta take out the cheese cutter. I'll do that brainlessly every time. Thank you, by the way, Polly Foxify for 13 months. Yo, first stream? How are you subscribed for 13 months if it's your first stream? You just changed your name. That's what's up. It doesn't make sense. Alright, I guess we're gonna go with this strategy again. Maybe, well, yeah, playing around Acid Rains. Now he can summon or bats into this. It's okay. It's better than doing into this and killing for free, you know? Nibble, 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 nibble. Nibble, nibble, nibble. Alright! Just, wait, this is Go Nuts, not Mixed Nuts. I'm getting mixed up. That's me. So, pass. Hands a roll, hands a roll. Pass. It would be better if you were Johnny Cage. Is that his theme song? Heads will roll. How do I do this? Oh, snap. That dragon kind of changes everything. Because this will be turn... Oh, I gotta commit one of these now, right? Looks good to me. We gotta get the dragon, man. Turn 6 is coming. That's why you freeze first. It can sometimes change everything. See, this guy thinks the 1 to extinction event is the laser cattail. Little does he know. God damn it. He's probably gonna pass here and I'll just brain Anna his tushy. Brain Anna in 1. Let's go. Could you pass, please? S'il vous plaît. Got him. Toxicity at its finest. Brain Anna. I should play block guards. I agree. I'm gonna do it, man. Yoinkities, yoinkities. Well, he already used 2 extinction events, so it makes this play feel a lot safer. Yoink, yoink. Should I do this? I don't think I care about the brain anymore. I probably should have spread the go-nuts around. Oh, good. Wee. 10 damage. Yeah, the go-nuts should be in 2 separate lanes, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. If he's gonna teleport something in, he'll kill a go-nuts either way. Bats. Problem is now we can kill the go-nuts and block the main source of damage coming in. Dragon and Brain Anna are carrying this deck, and I'm not gonna argue if that's completely true. Is it turn 8 yet? I think that was turn 7. Did we have some ramp on the field? I'm getting very confused. No, it's natural turn 8. Time to rock this man's life. Time to utterly destroy this guy. Let's go. And then he'll play something next turn, and then we'll cob cannon it and win. That's the plan. Just Zomba, dry Zomba. Dry Zomba's not bad. Dry Trickster's not bad. Well, the suns don't really matter, so I guess we'll keep the one with 2 health, right? Yoink! We should get 6 more here. It's interesting how we're viewing the Twin Sunflower, and it's more expensive, but it has 2 health. Like, adding attack to something with 2 health is good. So, we're getting a little bricked with these ramp cards, unfortunately. Play another extinction event and play this one instead. I don't know. Teleport. Oh, it's Zombot turn, isn't it? Zombot Trickster Hybrid. I smell Zombot. It smells like Zombot in here. That works. Woo! So it's an 8. So he always wins the trade. That's crazy. That's a good point. Better than Zomba. I don't know. Not really. Can we get something useful? Wow, this actually makes us able to win this game now. Heads a roll, heads a roll. So how do I do this? We probably need to start going phase. I mean, I can prevent the 8 damage and keep the banana around. It's not terrible. It's not a bad plan. Alright. This is what we shall do. I can't afford the 8. 8 and 3 means it's almost lethal and he blocks. We really need another dragon to have a chance of winning this game. Wow, the no voters. We're feeling good right now. This game's tense. We have a huge card disadvantage, as you can see. Could really use a top deck dragon right now. No! That's the worst thing, bro. And he gets this back. I guess dragon would have saved us, but we're so done now. Edward, so done. Got bricked. It's something that happens when you're on all the little team ups. You can just get bricked sometimes. All right, guys. The answer is no for the 8 and 0. We'll play one more game, as promised. That can happen. That can happen really in any time you're running like ramp package. Just you draw all the really. That's like ramp package is like really good, and the games we lose is because we draw all of the ramp and nothing else. Too bad, man. No, 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 no. Super Brains should be an easy win, huh? Let's set these up into the not. Well, I didn't actually have to do this one. The answer. The answer is no. Guys, you guys. I don't know. We could have frozen there. Maybe it's better. Oh, did I say I concede to anyone below rank 10? Whoops. Doesn't feel like a rank 10 though. I'm just gonna play this one through. I don't. As you can see, it's Friday night. I'm just gonna do this one through. The bet's already settled. Only thing that really matters. Come on. I don't know what I'm saying. This guy's gonna beat me. I don't know, guys. I don't think you know. Do you want to know? Do you want to know? Yoink! I'm not afraid of you. I'm just hoarding superpowers. Watch him play Viking right now. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. We'll have to freeze the Viking. Space! Okay. Very clever. The good thing is that Weed Whack locks up both this and the environment, and then we just ignore it for the rest of the game. That makes me so happy. So we have 2, 3, and 1. Alternatively, we can play the Go Nuts. Do you want to know? Do da 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 da. I think because the Go Nuts can go here next turn, or the Dragon. Well, it doesn't really matter this player. We'll do it like this. Get the Laser Cattails developed instead of playing on Curve. I think that's okay. So bonus attack kills the card. Wait! Wow, he kills everything! This guy's a PvZ expert. Putting that play together so quickly. Good play, man. This ain't no rank 9. This is someone who has the cards clearly, and he didn't play for a while. This is someone coming back after a hiatus. Da 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 da. Bonus attack. Zombie doing a bonus attack. Really don't want the dragon killing this. Just opens up the laser base for something more dangerous, you know? Okay. This dude. Let's just bring Anna in one. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Wow. La 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 la. Yeah, true. We got a freeze, right? Well, this guy's got to roll 3 and a 2 and get an Undying Pharaoh to win here. Could you roll 1, please? Oh no. Oh no. Well, do we Mog this? Yeah, we have to. Because now if he blocks, he's not gonna be. It's not gonna be the comeback of the century. Impossible. 0 cost amp coming in. Dang, we're at 6 health though. This isn't feeling very good. We could lose this one, man. To the rank 9. Because of that block. I think that was a California roll. No, no! Not like this! These laser bases are brutal. Oh, okay, here we go. That's some top deck madness right there, man. Untrickable my ass. My big Jewish ass. That's what I'm saying. It's guaranteed lethal in a big way. Bye, untrickable minion. Bye, untrickable. Doesn't even matter. Worst keyword in the game. See ya. Have a nice time. Got him. All right, guys. That was the best opponent right there. Right there. That wasn't us bricking. That was him actually killing us with laser bases, man. All right. 7 and 1. That's definitely going on YouTube. Hope you guys enjoy. I think this is legit Go Nuts, you know? Again, I think the 2 Go Nuts deck has been either a 3 Nut or Dragon as a different wing condition. This worked. It really came together well. The ramp with the Go Nuts and with the late game, the Rose Toxicity. All right, guys. That is gonna be all. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. This is Fry. Heck yeah. Probably falling asleep on you guys. I don't know, man. I'm tired. Why does it say someone donated $50? Why was that from the other day? When was that? Okay, well, it's ducky time, babies. Should I go 1, 2? Guys, here's the ultimate combo. Here we go. What's happening? We're taking damage? Alright, let's do this. I need sleep. When will be the next tournament? I do not have plans. Why is it so much damage with you people? I think it's Sugary Treat is the player. I don't know. Look at this nice 2-2 ducky getting the value. Okay. Ow? I mean, 9 and 3 should win, but that just means he needs 2 damage in a different lane. I'm kind of screwed, guys. Let's hope he doesn't have 4 damage. Like that. 6 damage to that's pretty good. I need a leaf. Most definitely need a leaf. Ow. Oh, I guess like that. He probably just plays in 3 blocks and wins. Or he plays in 1, loses no matter what. That's fun. Great deadly. Oh, look how good Ducky is, guys. Look how good. Even if it procs the block, we just win. We just win. See, look how good he is at procking the block with Ducky. Look how good that is. Yoink. I could take a nap and win. So dramatic. Why did it hit us first and then him so slowly? Usually does it at the same time. I don't know, it's staggered because it was lethal. Maybe there's a reason, because it was lethal, it needed to do it in order. That's crazy. I bet you there have zombies and plants both have 1 health. I bet you plants win. Because, you know, zombies happen first. Alright, guys. I'm gonna check your decks. And call it night. Discord invite from Math Nerd. Okay. Let's do that. Math Nerd 10. Fire up my Discord here. Get this invite over to you. Ah. La 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 la. Math Nerd 10, you can find your Discord invite in your Twitch DMs. Welcome to the front line. Next is Gil X. Ramp Kaboom? Ramping to what? Planet of the Grapes? And Colonel Corn? This deck looks okay. I just don't. It's a little weird grab bag of late game, you know? I think I'd rather run Astricado than the Toads or the Grapes of Wrath. Yeah, next. Is Galactic Creator. Do. Pirate Ramspacito. Imp throwing imps and toxic waste imp is interesting to throw into a pirate deck. It's not bad, especially with the teleports. The thing is that the teleports are really only going to be for those two cards, and maybe Plankwalker. But the teleports really are kind of, you know, they're not really good with the pirates per se. So I don't know if that justifies. I don't really know what you're trying to add by running Toxic Waste and imp throwing it. Maybe just a better matchup against Guardian. I guess that makes sense. I think you're onto something here. I'm not really sure if the balance with the 4 teleports is right. Smoky Gree. Hey, Fry, I wonder how to make deck. How do I make decks and what are the contributing factors? I made a deck building tutorial many years ago. I suppose I could do that again. But I would say make sure there's a good balance between early game and late game. And make sure that you have all the cards in your deck contribute to one thing, and that is how are you going to do 20 damage to your opponent's face. It could be a bunch of aggressive cards. It can be some cards that ramp, some cards that are expensive and have a lot of value, you know. Well, some cards control, and then expensive cards get a lot of value in the late game. It could be tempo, meaning you're gaining stats on your opponent every turn. You end up having an overwhelming board, like a Triceratops deck with Forget-Me-Nots. So there's you have to pick a theme and make sure all the cards are contributing to your win condition, or at least having that are going to prevent your opponent's win condition, like removal cards. Don't just throw cards in the deck. All right, Smoky Gree. Smoky Gree says, I like eating sand. What sand? It's imps. So again, imps with infinity is tough. It's tough, man. For what you're trying to do, though, with an imp infinity deck, I think this is made pretty well. Skizzard Lizard is interesting, but I guess you're running enough small minions to justify it. It's probably better just run like Sugary Treat, maybe even Binary Stars if you want to run a Gravestone. Maybe not. But like some Sugary Treats and ways to make these small imps hit harder. In case you don't get your Disco Knots, probably a good idea. Even in spite of Disco Knot, Sugary Treat would be good and stuff. Stinky Bean Man, 69. There we go. OTK Pot Ramp. Potted Powerhouse. This doesn't seem important. Oh, you're running it for the... Okay, so you're going with Leafy Potted Powerhouse. Yeah, it's Potted Powerhouse is tough because you need to keep it in your starting hand and then get inefficient other game. If you draw it late, it's bad. But not only that, but you also then need to set up a Leafy. I don't think the 2 Savage Spinaches are right. I don't know. Potted Powerhouse is tough also when you don't have time to shine. You can use plant food. There's ramp in this deck. I'm not sure why. I don't know, man. I would say either stick more to the Leafy or don't run it at all. Maybe there's something with two. Maybe 2 Savage Spinaches are correct. Maybe you're right. Maroon Space. You tried to show me this before. So you're running like an aggro kind of deck into Flamenco. It looks okay. The final missions are a little weird in this deck. What are you going to be using that on? Meaning it's kind of like an aggro deck, so you'll do it on one of these to bail them out. Egg with Unlife. The deck looks okay for what you're trying to do. I'm just worried that maybe you're not going to equal 20 damage with this amount of aggression. There's a lot of cards that get removed easily or are very circumstantial. Sorry, I'm not showing the deck right now. Here's the deck I'm talking about. You're going to need something to pop off disproportionately, like Con Man or Jester to do. Because where's the 20 damage coming from? I don't know. I don't really know how to make a flamenco deck, to be honest. I've tried. I don't get. It just has consistency issues. Doc Hind Doofenshmirtz. Complete aggro. Aggro. Pogo's fine. Buff. Smoke Bomb. This looks like a proper aggro deck. Every card is aggressive. Even Pogo. Because it clears lanes. Which is always important in aggro decks. Good deck. Nice version of Aggro Infinity with no swashbuckler. And Infrasonic will be the last one. Solar Flare Solitaire. This will be Dandelion King. No, you're not running Imitators. We actually ran Imitator and Fair Paradise. So the problem is you have to sort of play the Dandelion Kings first. Like before all this, and you don't really have any control. You just have these two cards to control and then a little bit of healing. Mulligan for a Dandy, an Astro, and a Sonic. Don't ping block until Dandy. That's the thing. You're going to die the first 5 turns, and it's going to be too late. Astro plus 4 plants, then Sonic, 7 damage. They have all of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you saying that you just don't care? Again, you go turn 7. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you have 4 plants. You need to play 4 other plants. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's say you get that consistently. So you'll do 4, 5, 10. With no card draw, it's going to be tough. You're saying it's surprisingly very consistent? Interesting idea. Okay, the taco is also the card draw. Okay. I'm going to write this down and I'll come back to it later. I don't know if I'm going to try this. I'll write it down because this looks good. Infrasonic come in with the solid ideas, though. Good deck builder, man. I think this will be the second time if I do this. Solitaire Flare. Tacos. Tacos are interesting. The problem is you just can't play any fireweed. I don't know. All right, guys. All right, I'm gonna go. Bye. I'm sorry, I'm falling asleep on you guys. Have a good weekend. I'll see you on Sunday.